This is Jonah Hill, and you're listening to the only podcast that matters.
Fro Gang, we're joined by Chief of the Cheers, Lauren Schlosserman.
Cheerio.
And myself, a scuzz bastard, James Harris. Welcome to the weekly Running the Boys with today's full episode only available on patreon.com/frowingfits.
Frowing fits, baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're freestyling this.
Yeah. What do we normally say now?
What do you mean?
Lawrence, how's your week?
Well, this is the first time that we're hungover since being here.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
thought we were going to be doing way more heavy drinking.
Well, the drinking has been like constant, but not like
Not over the top until last
it's
night.
just been like a cruising altitude. It hasn't been like nothing in like concentration. Before we get into the match of the century,
Get in!
becoming Mancunian bastards, and fuck, I don't know, Viva Ronaldo,
That's still the match.
Viva Ronaldo.
That's a little redundant with the match of the century. What about
What else? Just fucking beans. Let's get into a fit check.
berries and cream? All right, why don't you start, dog?
I got anonymousism socks, I believe. EG fatigue. Shout out fucking East and West store and me mate Trev. Me mate Trev in St. Louis
Proper lad.
with the fucking early seasonal hookup, and then Big Bean Neil Young tee underneath the vintage Carhartt Western from Chad at Street Rack.
Not
And-
Chad.
Fancy Explosion on the domicile and Hanes boxers.
And your, what is it? Comfort
And
Nalgene?
rings from Maiden Name and my emotional support Nalgene.
Emotional support
straight
Nalgene.
from the US.
I'm having the first glass of water that I've had in maybe 72
we've had
hours.
Nothing but just sinking pints.
Sinking hella pints. You know what I will say about your fits that you've been wearing while we've been here?
Sure.
In Manny?
I guess we are a fashion podcast. What? What do you want to say about my fits, bro?
I was gonna say it's been an awesome fall preview to just see
Okay.
what Jimmy's gonna be busting out, to see the color palette, to see the layering.
Yeah. Well,
What's that trench you've been wearing? That brown joint.
Is, not non-native. No, is it non-native?
It's like NN07 or something.
NN07, which I don't know if it's non-native or if it's another brand.
Is it non-native? No way.
NN0? Oh fuck. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's a fucking like brown shit.
Damn. Damn, I put you on the spot with that one.
I know. Fuck.
But anyway, I was trying to give you a compliment.
NN07. Thank you.
Yeah. Where did you buy that, or was
I
that?
think I got it in Sweden. Oh no, it's Danish. It's Danish.
Okay.
I got in Copenhagen.
Shout out NN07.
And then the rest of the time it's just been fucking arced up from, whether it's light or darked up.
Speak of the devil. I mean, I'm not going to start top
You're
down
a
or middle
Bobby.
out because I'm not a fucking Bulby. I got on Uniqlo socks, vintage Levi's 5.1s. Oh, yo, I've been wearing the Wales Bonner Sambas. How many times have I almost busted my ass, bro?
Well, because you're not on a futsal court, mate.
I'm like slipping and sliding everywhere.
Yeah, you're like DMX.
I'm trying to like do the proper thing and wear fucking Adidas. In Manny, but
Are you going to wear it to the Spezial event? You have to, right?
I think that I don't have any other option.
I mean, you're going to bust your ass.
How do you say 50 in Italian? What is it called?
Cinquante.
Cinquante. We are going to a big
okay.
time CP company event
Real
tonight.
quick, before you finish the fit check, I just want to say that the reason why we're here
Yeah, we should let the people
is
know.
that our fucking amigos, how do you say friends in Italian?
Familia.
La Familia at
Cosa
CP
Nostra.
Company. Yeah. Omerta and everything, but La Familia at CP Company,
Yeah, baby.
they're obviously a brand that's huge in the north,
Yeah, dude.
where we do what we want. And so they flew
With
us
the
up
casuals.
here. They flew us up here where we're going to cut pod with some big name guests. I guess one of the guests already posted.
Yeah,
Big Nige.
Big Nige blew his load off rip, dude.
Well, he did plug his IG like 50 times on the pod. So
That's it.
Yo, go check out Nigel Caborn on Instagram.
that was an instant blastic with big fucking Nige. Yo, his office is insane.
Yeah, it's fucking sick. I mean, I feel like his office and like Nicole McLaughlin offices are the two like sickest environments that we potted in.
4,000 vintage garment archive,
Yes.
and then 5,000 vintage book library.
Which sucks because I know you're illiterate
no, I wanted to.
and you're like trying to like make appearances as if you like knew the titles. You're like, oh
come
yeah.
on. Well, I know Lomo
Oh, yeah, no,
Vogue.
that book.
No, I know
that book's cool.
bro. I know about the magazines. You know, I like to flip through a
mags.
magazine when I'm
The Lad Mags?
Lad Mag when I'm on the shitter. I will say that, and it was awesome getting a tour from fucking Big Nige himself. I mean, a fucking goat, a legend, unimpeachably. But in a place like that, I almost want to be alone. and just take my
just, like,
time and
peruse?
just
Yeah.
exactly. So that
And
was,
also we were like short on time because we had to get back to
we literally
go fucking view the match
were
of
on
the century.
we were on planes, trains, and automobiles for fucking 6 hours total just to
Yesterday.
pod with Big Nige.
Yeah, that's what we do.
And we're not
yeah.
going to spoil
So
the rest of the pods.
So
But
CP Company flew us up here. It's their 50th anniversary. They just dropped their barber collab. They got an Adidas Special collab. They got more collabs coming out.
Yeah,
that we're going to
baby.
do more shit on. So that's why we're in the UK. That's why we're fucking getting after it.
Getting after it.
With my mates, with the fucking Jack the lads. And yeah, sorry. So to continue on with the fit
that's
check,
the rundown.
and we're not wearing any CP Company, by the way.
well, they sent us shit, but it didn't arrive in time.
Yeah.
So it's back at the crib. I think we got the barber collab, which is fucking smashing, baby. Yeah. I have on an A24T, not always home, but always repping. Shout out fucking New York City. I love film.
You did get a compliment on it at the fucking
Kettle Pot.
at the local
At Kettle Pot. I have on
coffee pot.
With a K. I'm wearing an Arc'teryx Adam LT, the hoodie jacket. Shout out fucking Cooper Gill. I've been arced up like the whole trip.
Okay, we'll get into this a little bit when we talk about day free.
Okay. And then I'm wearing my father-in-law's Phillips 66 trucker hat. And just like I said, drinking water. Oh, and I got a little 7-Up for my tummy because, Larry has been smoking a pack a day.
Larry has been shitting, man.
I should not have said that in front of the paywall, but
Jenna's not listening.
let me do a quick little dart rundown. Let's talk darts real quick, right?
All right.
So I've been smoking Marb Lights,
Well, you brought your own.
as I'm wont to do.
You brought from some of the good old. From the good old
for
USA.
traveling. And then what I love about the Marb Lights in Europe is they're definitely stronger. And then they have the OG filter, so you don't look like a pussy smoking an entire
Is that a
white
thing? Do you
cigarette.
feel like a pussy, like-
well, no, I mean I think that was some law that happened, whatever, fucking who knows how many years ago in the States. Light cigarettes they legally, I guess, have to look different or whatever.
Because if you're a child smoking a light cigarette, it's like,
Yeah.
that kid's not
But
smoking.
I don't want anyone to be like, oh, you smoking a Parliament? No, bitch. I'm not Lindsay Lohan, dude. I don't smoke Parliament Lights. I'm not a sorority girl. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Jimmy Darts, by the way, abject failure.
you texted me before you left. And you're like, I think I'm going to smoke as a bit. And I was, as a bit, speaking of bits, I was champing at the bit.
Yeah, because I thought
I was so excited for
I thought you could smoke in bars and restaurants here, but
no.
you either can't or people don't. And then I don't know if you noticed this.
Yeah.
I'm very self-conscious when I travel as being like a fucking oaf American.
The ugly American.
Yeah,
The
and so
proverbial.
like,
Yeah.
and because in a lot of countries in Asia, in Scandinavia, and places of Europe, people are very considerate of the people around them.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but you've been just fucking chain smoking on the street. People
Sure.
don't smoke on the street. They
Oh.
go to designated smoking areas,
Smoking poles.
suck their fag down, and then put it out like in the garbage can. You're fucking chimneying down the street and then flicking to the street. I don't know if I haven't said anything until now.
No. And I talked to you about that, right? You're supposed to, blast fags and
then bin 'em. And then bin 'em.
Right, in specific areas and then bin them into like a smoker's pole, whatever. Anyway, so Jimmy Darts thought he was coming to play.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
You immediately ran that back. Oh, also, we go to the fucking convenience store and you go, what's like a good light British cigarette? And the woman's like, what?
What's all this then?
What's all this then? And you got a Benson and Hedges.
Benson Blues.
They suck.
I'm not gonna lie. The fucking
They're so bad.
the photo of like the person's fucked up teeth.
On all the
front,
packaging, yeah.
that fucked me up. Where I'm just like, this is how I'm gonna not just look, but like feel.
Yeah. We're about to shower compliments all over Manchester and the north of England.
Everyone's been asking
because we're having the time of our lives. But I will say, people's teeth are really bad. I did notice that.
You and I,
What are you doing?
we're gonna live forever. People have been asking how's the UK, and I just want to say, it's smashing, baby.
Smashing,
baby.
You have been talking like Austin Powers the entire time.
Nah, just on day one.
no.
All right, let's get
it felt like a
into.
year. Oh,
This is the inaugural Jimmy and Larry work trip.
inaugural? No.
When else have we traveled before?
Didn't we go somewhere together?
No.
Really? This is the first time we've ever traveled?
Yeah.
Well, we went to Vegas for fucking Capsule back in the day.
For throwing fits, failing upwards. This is the first
Okay.
time we've done a work
My
trip.
memory's garbage. So
We've already blasted through the per diem.
bro. Last night.
We're still in front of the paywall.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get careful. We'll get into it. We'll get into day free. Day free is what things got a little blue.
Okay, so our first
Things got a little Benson blue.
Blue. They suck. Do not fucking smoke Benson and Hedges. They're trash. Day one traveling. Anything jump out at you in terms of traveling with me for the first time?
You're a baby in that you cannot do
baby.
the simplest tasks, which is fine. Like I kind of expected that. Well, you're like,
What do you mean this? What is a simple task? Like, what's one simple task that you were like, I can't even give this to him?
like getting to the airport on time.
I was late.
Yeah, very late.
But that's not. I'm normally punctual, like a
And that
punctual
was weird
person.
is that I was like, yo, come over here. This is where the door is. And you're like, no, I can't move. I'm smoking here.